Well, good morning. How are y'all? Are y'all awake? Are you awake? I hope you're awake. It is our, oh gosh, fifth or sixth co-op. We've only got a few more left. We're we're flying this year. I feel like we're flying, like we're having the best semester we've ever had. I have been very, very pleased. We are working on getting next semester's ready so that y'all can know those soon. I'm trying something a little bit different this year. We're going to, well, this semester, we're going to the November 8th homeschool hangout. We'll have our open house at Hangout. So I will actually probably print something off so that y'all know. This will be just for current members. And then in December, the homeschool hangout will have any new members. So what we'll do is current members who are attending co-op will be able to sign up because, a lot of our classes in the second semester will be continuation for not all of them, but several will be continuation of stuff from this semester, kind of like the Alabama history will be, and different ones like that. And then whatever classes that have room, you will know in the groups, and we will have that for any new members will come December. I don't know the exact date. You can look in the events of the group and you will see the November homeschool hangout and the December homeschool hangout. So that is something new we're going to do so that we're not coming to co-op on a completely different day. So teachers can rest and have a good holiday break. We will continue to have Friday night events. If you don't know, we have the homeschool hangout, and that's open for everybody. You don't have to be attending co-op. That's anybody in Compass Point can attend. And even if you're not part of Compass Point, I mean, I would let you attend. Homeschool hangout is family wide. Everybody's welcome. You can bring the grandparents. We usually have potluck. Then we have mom's night out. 1 month we'll do at the church, so it's we can keep costs down, and then another month we'll go out to a restaurant. And then we have our homeschool coffee chats where you can come and meet with me and ask all the questions that you have. Any, really nothing homeschools off limits. If you have something weird, I probably wouldn't answer, if you ask me something weird, but normally we do that. Um, I've been talking last week, I talked a little bit about record keeping. I do want to give you a little bit of teaching. We talked about records and so really you can ask, I just, whatever I'm hearing a lot of, I'm just kind of stays in my mind. One of the things that is on my mind is, oh gosh, record keeping has been big. But we're talking about what records to keep. I know it gets to the point, I have 5 kids, gets to the point that if you keep every little thing, it starts taking up a lot of room. So I have some suggestions on that today. Before high school, I keep samples of work, something like like let's say, let me see if I can find something here. Let's say you have a worksheet. So something from the beginning, middle, and end of the year. And what you're doing, like with handwriting, you're showing that they're getting better. You're wanting to show progression. So that is something I suggest. That's high school, not high school. That's before high school. I was not big into grades when the kids were little. I think a little bit differently now, and that's just because homeschooling is very mainstream now. It was not as mainstream when my kids started. We homeschooled over 20 years. So it's very mainstream now, and I find almost like it's transit, like people will jump into homeschool and then jump into public school and then jump into a private school and then jump back to homeschooling, and that can be a lot of inconsistency. So my suggestion is, if that is a possibility to have grades, now what can that look like? Homeschool curriculum for elementary students can be very notorious about not having exams, so you have to think outside the box. um, Grade daily work, grade use reviews as test. I wouldn't worry so much over an exam for that age, but you do want to have some kind of grade. um, Again, that was not something that was big in my mind. If you were only going to, I mean, for me, this is me. um, something besides homeschooling has never been an option. It was an option in the beginning. It was like, oh, we'll try this one year. But once I jumped all in, I was all in. And you can even tell my kids, I actually threatened my husband with divorce if he pushed the issue one time. That was a that's a story all in itself. I'm still that way. It's very much not something that I allow my family to test me over. I'm very committed. That's a good way to put it. But I also know with wisdom, with living through COVID years and having mothers die, I think it's very valuable to have a plan in place and realizing it's like my husband. He's not a substitute teacher. He's not a good teacher. He gives recess and they never come back to do school. So I'm like, you have to know what you can and can't do. Um, Luckily in Mobile, we have a fabulous support base. So if something happened that was not what you want to happen, there are ways, but I do really suggest keeping really good records. Um, Third grade right now, if you were to go back into third grade, there is some things, and it's not a homeschool thing, it is a public school thing. Every public school third grade teacher has to turn in all their lesson plans and all their tests, and the students have to pass exams at the end of the year to continue to the next grade. A lot of fun. Where I'm seeing it cause issues is if you were to enroll at any time during third grade, or maybe at the end of third grade, right before fourth grade started, there may be some issues coming. And so I suggest keeping really good records. I just think it's a good thing. I don't know, I guess I'm old. I got something on my face, y'all. God, y'all know I'm crazy. But I have learned through especially the last 5 years that it's better to have less than more. So that has been a big topic all across the boards lately. And if you want examples, I'll try to remember to bring some stuff and show you some stuff. I've got some other videos in the groups that talk about record keeping, but I was never one to be completely worried about exams and stuff until now, but just the last 5 years I've seen a lot. High school, keep your exams at least until the end. You will probably not need them after graduation, but just because our memories are not always great, I would start your transcript sooner rather than later. It just makes it easy. You don't have to keep a physical copy. You can scan it and put it on a portable hard drive. In fact, elementary moms, I highly recommend that. You could keep quite a bit, and then just keeping samples of everything. And you can just, you make folders for each child, make a folder for each child, and inside that folder you put first kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, go all the way up to 12. And inside that folder you can have math, language arts, history, science, and then just go down from there and just keeping samples of work. So, and then keeping a list of what you use, because I'm telling you, you get busy in life and you forget. Um, with Compass Point members, they do get record keeping with Susan Held. Those are fabulous. They're already in Excel file base. You can save it, put it in your file. Pretty easy. But anyway, let me know what you want to learn on Friday, because I'm trying to make the announcements a little bit more interesting. You may learn all sorts of stuff you don't want to know about my family. Um, Remember, the 11th, we do not have co-op. We're off. Um, that is homecoming, and I have learned from experience that all across the board, the kids are a little crazy, and it just works better to not have class. Um, we'll take a week off. Hopefully it'll be a pleasant weekend, and we'll have a long weekend. I almost thought about going out of town, but then maybe I can't. Next semester, we're probably going to add a couple of clubs. One for more geared toward middle school or even younger. Sometimes middle school is such a wide changing thing. And so if they are more of a younger middle school, they can do that. I know we're going to have like a Lego club, and we're going to do peer helpers, but I'm not quite sure if that's going to be a class or if it's going to be a club. I haven't quite decided that yet. It'll just kind of depend on um, the layout of the classes, and that will be a probably middle school, high school type thing. We'll see. I had to actually get through the training before I make that call. What else? Most of the classes will be repeat. I'm hoping we will come back from our break, and then I'm hope the 11th will come back that next week, and I'm hoping to have the schedule ready to go by then. That is my goal. Y'all pray I can accomplish my goals. Y'all know I shoot high, and then I'm so busy that it usually takes about a month after. But I'm really trying to get better so that we're not running around and spending holidays trying to set up a schedule and get everything together. It's hard. I want to get it done. So anyway, remember, let's see, not this week. Remember, look at the events. We have a lot of events coming up, and we do want y'all to come out. And I did jiggle the time so that's a little bit more convenient for mamas. But other than that, let me know what you need. Let me know what you want to learn about. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in the morning. Bye. Yeah, yeah, y'all know.